Hey, what is going on YouTube? Today I'm bringing you guys a quick video showing you my Zaw, the Tamashii Reaper. And I am doing this video for the second time because the first time I did this video, I totally flubbed and did not realize that I had the enemies from a previous test on rank 25. And that's absolutely hilarious. So, derp for me. But yeah, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Tamashii Reaper. This is my Zaw, and it is a fantastic Zaw for Saren, and I'm going to explain to you guys why in a moment. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this build. We're going to look at what it does. We're going to show how it synergizes with Saren really well. I don't know why I struggle to say synergize, but yeah. So let's come over here and take a look at it. So it's nothing too crazy, right? It's going to be your typical build, about 4 Forma. I'm running Temple Royale. If you don't like Temple Royale, you can run Cleaving Whirlwind. It's perfectly fine. I just like Temple Royale because I feel like I get a bit more out of it, and it's a bit more fluid for me personally. With that being said, we're going to be using Pressure Point, Blood Rush, Berserker, Drifting Contact. This is going to be the 4 mods that I think are absolutely necessary. Simply because flat damage, you want Blood Rush for your crit, Berserker for your attack speed and DPS. Drifting Contact is going to extend that combo counter so you can get more out of Blood Rush and Berserker. Vicious Frost, Prime Fever Strike, which is going to allow us for our Viral, because Viral on Saren is just the way to go. Condition Overload is honestly on here because it's absolutely insane how good Condition Overload is with Saren. But if you don't have Condition Overload, just swap this out for Organ Shatter. You will be fine. The damage difference is not too significant. I think Organ Shatter technically is more damage, but I mean, like, you'll be fine either way. And Prime Reach on here because I use this a lot in ESO and I want to hit as many people as possible. And I mean, just normally, I want to hit as many people as possible. So those are the mods. Really quickly, I'll show you the other 2 builds just in case you guys are interested. This is just a build with Maiming Strike on it. It's pretty much the same process. I just have Maiming Strike because, you know, Maiming Strike. And I'm also using Organ Shatter instead of Condition Overload. Because, yeah, why not? I don't know. Just felt like it'd be cool to just do a lot of damage. This is just for a lot of damage. Just a lot of damage. That's basically the point. And then I have this here, which is going to be a Healing Return build. I had took it off for the purposes of this video, just so you guys can see the base stats of the weapon, which we're going to go into right now. So as you guys can see, pretty normal stuff. Pretty solid attack speed of 0.950. We've got 10% critical chance, 2 times crit multi, and a 32% status chance, and we're doing a primarily slash damage, which is pretty good, as you guys should probably know. That also synergizes really well with Viral, so yeah. But this will be a version of the build that's going to be just for Healing Return, just to kind of mess around with it and have Saren essentially be unkillable. Well, that being said, we're going to mainly show this build because it's the build that I run in most cases. I use it in ESO and everyday missions, so yeah, we're going to kind of run with this. I'm going to show you guys essentially how sick this build is. If you guys have already seen my Saren builds, which you probably saw from my previous video, it's pretty much the same good old stuff. I'm going to be using this one here, and then I'm going to show you guys how it works with my, well, actually, I don't need to show you guys how it works with my ESO build, because really, the only difference here is that I'm going to be getting energy back, and the damage ramp up is going to be a lot faster. But, yeah. So, here we go. We're going to go ahead and run through that. So this time, I'm going to double check and make sure I'm spawning in the right enemies. So yeah, we're going to be spawning a level 110 Corrupted Heavy Gunners. That is ultimately the plan. We're going to go ahead and simulate on that. These guys are over here. Oh, actually, really quickly, let's make sure they're unpaused this time. I'm going to leave myself invincible just because there's no need to not be. So, yeah. If I come over here real quick, we're going to go ahead and cast on these guys. I'm going to go ahead and press my 3, and again, these are level 110s, and they're dead. I think there's one over there left. Hello, friend. How's it going, guys? And boom, bada bing. They're gone. You know, it's a wonderful little thing of they were once here, and now they're not. So really quickly, we'll take a look at that one more time. Basically, Toxic Lash is going to allow me to proc Condition Overload, which is going to literally ramp up my damage exponentially in a matter of just like 2 seconds. And then they have Spores on them, which is obviously doing a lot of damage. But even, let's say I don't cast Spores, right? Let's say I just don't cast Spores on these guys. Look at the damage anyway, right? Condition Overload. Like this. Blood Rush, all that good stuff. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't see you here. I just like, oh, well, he died before I could do that. But yeah, right. So like, even without spores being active on them, right? Like it's just insane. Like the damage is just really good. It's just, I don't know what I'm gonna tell you guys. Like I hit 3 for to proc condition overload with all the toxin. The toxin is gonna pour into my already existing toxin and pump up my viral damage anyways. And then like it's a lot of damage. Like mind you, I haven't even hit 4 yet to like add in the nuking. Like let's go ahead and do that. Why not, right? Like at this point, it's a lot of damage. We might as well just enjoy it. Come in here, we nuke real quick. That guy's probably gonna spawn in because I think he fell from the map and is not dead. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's right there. Well, it worked out a lot better than I thought. And yeah, like I said, man, they're dead. Like the kill time on this is absolutely insane. You kill for virtually nothing. It's pretty great. I'm not even gonna lie. It's great. And Prime Reach, if I'm gonna be completely honest, is hilarious. All right, like the amount of range that you gain out of it is just so good. It's just so good. But really quickly, let's go ahead and talk about what you guys don't necessarily need on this build, right? If there was anything that I would say, like I said, I'm gonna swap out pressure point for prime pressure point once I invest the endo into the mod. I just haven't done it yet. But like I said, regular pressure point, perfectly fine. Blood Rush also should be maxed out, but I mean, again, rank 8, totally fine, not a big deal. Berserker, I kind of feel like Berserker is just better than using Fury, but I mean, if you really wanted to, you could use Fury or Prime Fury, I guess. But I just feel these two work really well together, so Berserker is just kind of the way to go. You don't necessarily need Primed Reach unless you plan to take this into ESO because it just would make your life a lot easier. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I personally recommend Prime Reach, but you don't necessarily have to use it, I guess. Like I said, Condition Overload can be swapped out for Organ Shatter. This combination though, Prime Fever Strike, Vicious Frost, I kind of feel is a must. But if you don't have Prime Fever Strike, you can still use regular Fever Strike, and you should be okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And obviously, stance mods, you can use whatever you want. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea behind Tamashii Reaper. It is a crit condition overload build. It's more focused on status than crit, realistically. But because I have that 10% crit chance, I am Blood Rush viable, so it's totally okay, anyways. And yeah, that's pretty much the deal with this weapon and this build. I love the Zaw. Hope you guys enjoy the Zaw. Oh, actually, really quickly, let me give you guys the details on how to make it. If you guys are interested in making it, it is in the Quanta 2 Jai link, the Stun Grip, and the Dokram Strike. I'm going to be making a Plague version of this particular Zaw. Pretty much, I'm just going to be using a Plague Grip simply because it gives me a higher attack speed, which I think will be pretty fun to mess around with. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the Zaw, guys. That's the build, that's the weapon, that's what it does. That's how it's synergized with Saren. It's absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that. You don't need me to tell you that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. So if you guys liked it, please go ahead and leave a like down below. And if you didn't, feel free to dislike it or just don't do that at all. You know, whichever works for you. If you want to talk to me, have a conversation, you have questions, feedback, any of that good stuff, as always, you can always leave it in the comment section down below. Inside the description, you can find all of my links to my Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that fun stuff where you guys can follow me further and keep up to date with what's going on in my life and what's going on. That being said, I do have videos going to be coming out. I'm going to talk to you guys about some feedback stuff that I need from you guys about some stuff here on the channel. Hope you guys be on the lookout for that video. But yeah, it's going to do it for me, guys. We're going to go ahead and, we're not going to do 10 o'clock. We're going to hit you guys with an old school pendulum. Yeah. Take it easy, guys. Love ya.